Good morning, happy Monday. So welcome to day 29 of Daily Positive Steps. If this is your first visit, then let me quickly explain. So I have been going live every day, Monday to Friday, to share one positive step that you can take and use today to help your business. And some are directly business related and others are more kind of general, because I very much believe that what happens outside of your business, what's going on in your life outside of your business, really does impact what's going on inside your business too. So it all does relate to your business in one way or another. If you haven't seen any of day 20, days 1 to 28, do feel free to go check them out. They're all like 5-10 minutes long max. So they are all available to watch as replays in the video section of this page. So today, I've actually changed slight direction on what I was going to be talking about. It's kind of the same, but I've just given it a slight different angle. So originally, I was planning to go live to talk about how what other people think of you is none of your business. And that was going to be the title of today's live. However, since then, I have spent a good half an hour to 40 minutes faffing about trying to go live, because Facebook have decided that for some reason you can only use their live producer at the moment if you are on the Chrome beta version or on Firefox. So I have spent a good half an hour trying to faff about getting Chrome beta downloaded onto my Mac, which has proven more tricky than I would hope for some reason. Anyway, so I have broadened the spectrum of what I was going to talk to you about, but it is all the same. So essentially, originally I was going to talk to you about how there was no point getting stressed about what other people think about you, because we cannot control that. We can only control how we feel about ourselves. We can control how we show up, how we behave, and what we think about ourselves. We cannot control. We have absolutely no power over what other people think of us. And so this, as I say, the title of this live was going to be what other people think is none of your business about you. And that's really, when I first heard that, I was a bit like, what? It was a bit shocking to me, because I am very much a people pleaser. I am very much someone who has always cared a lot about what people think of me, and still do. But it's something I'm trying to work through, because as a business owner, you have to accept the fact that you can't please everyone. You have to accept the fact that as you grow, you may well get negative comments, especially online. You may well get negative feedback. And you have to kind of get past that. And if you go through your business constantly worrying about what people are going to think of you, what people are going to think if I say this, what people are going to think if I do this, you will never be able to kind of show up fully and really become the kind of CEO that you want to be. And you'll never really be able to create that business that's actually so compelling and so attractive to your ideal clients. So that was kind of the broad topic that I was going to talk about, and in fact just have, I guess, but because of this morning's Facebook Live fiasco, which meant that I've now I'm actually going live a good half an hour later than I planned to, and so it set my morning plans off kilter. But actually I thought that the general concept around not being, not stressing the stuff that we can't control is actually a really useful one as well. So not just not being able to control what people think of us, but actually all the other stuff that goes on in our day-to-day lives that we cannot control. I couldn't control the fact that Facebook have suddenly stopped letting Chrome users go live on their computers, and that for some reason you now have to have Chrome beta. I can't control that. That is completely out of my control. So there is no point stressing about that. There is no point stressing that has taken half an hour of my time, because there's nothing I could have done about that. And actually, the longer I spend stressing about it, and the more time I actually waste, and the less productive I get. So that is kind of the message today. It's a kind of two-pronged message. So it started out as really wanting to come and chat to you about not stressing what people think of you, because you cannot control that stuff. We cannot control what people are thinking, how people are going to react to what we say, whether people, how people are going to judge us for what we say, for what we look like. We can't control that stuff. So there is no point stressing about it. All you can control is how you feel about what you're doing, about how you feel about, how you're showing up. So worry about that. Worry about the way you want to feel, the way you want to be, the way you want to live, essentially the way you want to run your business. Worry about that stuff. Don't worry about what other people are going to think about it, because you can't control that. And the same for just your day-to-day planning and life. Stuff will happen that you can't plan. I mean, let's face it, we are living through a very particular example of that right now. None of us can control what's happening out there. We can either sit at home and stress, or we can accept the fact that it's out of our control and focus on the stuff that we can control. So that's it for today. Happy Monday. I hope you've all got your goals set for the week, and they're getting organised, ready to absolutely kill it this week in your businesses. And I shall see you tomorrow for day 30, woohoo, of our Daily Positive Steps. Take care.